Greetings and salutations, everybody. Lord X here, coming at you once again with our usual bi-monthly pickups video. I know I haven't been doing these on a month-to-month basis anymore. Makes it more special, I think, when I actually do put one of these up. But anyways, it's time to go through the games, the movies, the collectibles that I've picked up over the course of these past 2 months. Probably the last 2 big months I'm going to have for a while. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff to go over here today. A whole bunch of video games to talk about, as well as movies and a fair few collectibles too. Alright, so as usual, let's start off with the digital stuff that I picked up within March and April. I never picked up anything digital in March. Actually, I never recorded anything. Maybe I did, but no, I never. April-wise, in April I picked up Cosmic Star Heroine, I picked up Sword Coast Legends, and I picked up Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series, and What Remains of Edith Finch, which I hope to start very soon. Probably between like a little Persona break, I'll play that just to cleanse my palate before going back to Persona some more. Anyways, with that being said, let's talk about the physical titles that I picked up. And we're going to start off with the Vita, because we do have a couple of Vita games here. First off is Zero Escape, the Nonary games. That's right. Or just called the Nonary games here. This is 999 and Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward collection that was put out on the PlayStation Vita and PS4 as well. So that was cool. So I grabbed this because I wanted all 3 games physically for one on the Vita. I owned Zero Escape digitally on the Vita, so picking up here physically was a plan, and I wanted 999. Second part of that was I want to play through all 3 of these games like back to back to back, so I can fully understand and appreciate the story involved in them. Yeah. A little mask adjustment there. And the second game I picked up on the Vita, I have no shame, people. You should all know that by now. I saw this one Canadian website stick up like a video game Canadian website. They had a Vita sale on the go. And what did I see there but Valkyrie Drive, Bikini. We talked about this on the Glitched Out Gaming podcast a while back. Maybe I'll try and put a link to that episode at the end of this. Yeah, the tagline for this game is Weaponized Women, Powered by Pleasure. You can just get a gist there of what's going on, essentially. There you go, it's a little clearer. Yeah, this also came with a bunch of art prints as well. I'm not showing those on camera. I have no shame, but I'm not getting this video flagged by anything. There's no nudity or anything. It's just very, very scantily clad. Alright, anyways, games that I picked up. Of course, you all know, folks, I picked up if you follow me on Twitter or anything, I picked up the limited edition of Danganronpa 1 and 2 Reloaded from the NIS website. Still in the raft here, just like the Nonary games. This one more so because you all know my love for these 2 games. They were my combined game of the year for 2014. So I love them. I bought this to support the series even further. And I'll get around to playing these at some point. So yeah, that's awesome. Next up, a game that I dearly hope to play very, very, very soon. And I've got the reverse cover on here. It's Nier Automata. I've heard so many good things about this game, and I really, really want to play it. However, my time right now, folks, is being invested in one thing and one thing only. Persona 5. And oh my God, is this game ever so amazing. It is absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure if it's on the same level as Persona 4 yet for me, but I'm loving the game. The characters are cool. Morgana, the cat right here, is my favorite character. Like, if you didn't like Teddy in Persona 4, Morgana is a very, very much better weird character. And he is a cat. So, he's perfect, if you know what I mean. So yeah, loving Persona 5. I think it is fantastic. And of course, with Persona 5, I did get the take. Whoa, I got too much here on my desk right now. I did get the Take Your Heart edition, which you can see right here on the bottom came with a replica school bag. It is in a very nice box. There's an art book. Right here is the box itself. So very, very cool artwork. There's the back side of it as well, of all the main characters and their personas. So it's really cool. Yeah, I'm really digging the game and cannot wait to get back to it. In fact, that's why I'm recording this pickups video right now. Hopefully rather quickly so I can just get right back into the action once more. Alright, and finally the last game that I've picked up. Again, I haven't had a chance to play this because of Persona 5. Woo! Whoops. Because of Horizon Zero. I knocked over one of the collectibles, and we'll get to that in a bit. Because of Horizon Zero Dawn, I was distracted by that. I was distracted. Well, I am distracted right now by Persona, but I will get around to this very soon. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Wii U version, because I haven't had the money to buy a Switch. Maybe if I hadn't bought all this stuff here, I could have bought one, but I'd rather have all this stuff than a Switch right now, because there's nothing really on the Switch other than Zelda. But, yeah. There you go, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Really hoping to dive into this very, very soon. And that, folks, does it for the video games that I picked up within March and April. So let's move on to the movies. Alright, movie-wise, as you all may know, that I've talked about it for the past... I talked about this on the last pickups video as well. The movie store, HMV, that I used to go to, shut down in the mall, so they were having sales on all the time. And as we got further, we got better and better deals with less and less stuff available, obviously. But a few of the things that I picked up, I think I might have talked about this on the last pickups video, but I couldn't remember. I got the Back to the Future trilogy on Blu-ray. Possibly my favorite trilogy of movies. So really happy to have that, and I like the storybook type cover there for it, or box. Alright, next up, both of these movies are saying they're 2 for $30, but in reality, they were on sale for 2 for $10 at the time I picked them up. I got The Martian, starring Matt Damon. This was a very, 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 very good movie. If you thought it was just going to be Castaway in space, it kind of is, but there's a lot going on Earth as well. It's funny. It's awesome. It's really good. I really highly recommend it. And the next one I got here, I never watched this until it came on Netflix, but saw it for cheap, so I got the Peanuts movie. I think it's a really... it does the old cartoons justice. It does the comics justice, so I really dig this movie. It was really good. Really, really enjoyed it. Alright. Now these next ones, they will say 2 for $25, 2 for $30, but in reality they were $2 each. I got these on the second to last day of HMV existing, so tear in my eye. RoboCop, the original. Or actually, this is RoboCop 2. I'm jumping the gun here a little bit. So RoboCop 2, and yes, I got RoboCop 1 as well. The original, not that remake that they did, which I still haven't seen yet, but the original is a badass movie. And I don't think I've seen RoboCop 2. I think that's why I picked it up. Uh, Next up here, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, which is an amazing series right now. This is a really great. I think this was the first one. Yeah, this is the first one. Really good movie. One of the good movies with James Franco into it, in my opinion. So yeah, really love this movie. Excellent. And this one I picked up because I had no idea it even existed. But I saw it there and I'm like, $2? Sure. Tekken 2, Kayuza's Revenge. They did a second live-action Tekken movie. And this guy right here looks like Discount Ryan Reynolds. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, it has a nice little holographic image there on the front, which is always amusing. So, yeah, really cool, I guess. What I would love to do with this movie is to do a live commentary onto it, like watch the movie and just commentate over what's going on. I think that would be amusing to do, which I might do in the very near future. Who knows? All right. So, given the current living situation with people always being loud in the house, who knows if that's going to happen? I can barely record the Glitched Out Gaming Report or do audio commentary for OGW anymore, so who knows? Anyways, let's move on to the final segment, and of course that involves collectibles. Because you all know I like collecting shit, even though I really don't have the room to put it anywhere. So, let's go to that. Alright, first off, we got these Metals die-cast figure, Catwoman, in her classic purple costume. I saw these at my comic book shop, and I thought they were pretty cool, so I decided to grab Catwoman. And I've cut back a lot on my buying of pops. So this is about the only one that I'm going to buy for Guardians of the Galaxy version 2. I got Ego because Kurt Russell. You gotta go with a Kurt Russell pop when you can find one. There you go. And here are all the figures in version 2. Maybe I'll get Groot if I see him. And maybe I'll get Mantis and Taserface as well. But I've got like the full set, aside from, the variants that they put in for the first Guardians of the Galaxy. So I'm content with just having Kurt Russell, aka Ego, the Living Planet. My Collector's Corpse box came in the mail today. It was Guardians of the Galaxy themed. This is why I'm doing it on here. I'm not doing a separate unboxing. There was the pin for it, which is Gamora. We got the badge, Star-Lord. We got a Rocket Raccoon and Groot pop. There they are right there. And these are about the only pop figures I'm really collecting anymore. And we got a Dorbs figure. It's a Dorbs Rides with a Z. It's Star-Lord with the Monado. There it is right there. Really nice. Really dig the look of this. Probably wouldn't pay for this, but kind of happy I have it from the Collector's Corpse. They do the good stuff. The t-shirt is somewhere else at the moment, so I'm not going to go grab that. All right, finally here. You might have seen me post this on my Twitter account, but I did get a statue this month. And the statue I got is this DC Collectibles Starfire statue. And yes, she is based off the, did they say her design? Yeah, the Amanda Connor one. Really, really cool looking statue. I did take a picture, so I'll throw that up here for a second or two. Going this way. So really, really, really enjoy this statue. She's really nice. It was $149.50 after tax. There's a couple more there on the back. Not really concerned, but I really dig this Starfire statue. And that, folks, is not everything. I got one more statue. I bought this one off a friend from work. It is another Koryo Budika Bushido statue. It's Psylocke. I've actually wanted this one for a very long time, and a friend of mine was selling it, so I decided to buy it from him. There you go. And that, folks, does it for this massive pickups video. I thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be back here with another pickups video in 2 months' time, perhaps. So this is April now, May, at the end of June, perhaps. Who knows what I'll have then. Probably not as much as you see here. I think I also got this guy within the... Yeah, I bought him at HMV too. I just spotted him there. I'm like, oh yeah, I got this dude. Anyways, folks, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been Lord X. You have been awesome. And I, well, catch you next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Go watch OGW. Catch you later, folks.